Hello, how are you today? This is JilliBling, and I have a project to share using the Joyful Flurry bundle. Isn't this nice? Interesting, unique colors. And this white shimmer paper is part of the red and white glimmer paper pack. You get 8 pieces in a package, and this is using a white piece. And this is all about these little adhesive back gems and sequins. Right here, aren't those beautiful? And these are Coastal Cabana. In today's project I'd like to do in Pool Party, which is kind of close to Coastal Cabana. And then these were in yesterday's project, and those are beautiful too. Love these. So let's get started on today's project. We'll be using the dies from Flurry, Frosted Flurry dies, and for the circle, be using Stylish Shapes. So in the die pack, you get dies that cut out these 4 snowflakes, and then there's also these dies, and these cut out like little portions on a white paper, and they make snowflake and beautiful detail on them. And you could kind of pop them up and you could see the underneath paper. It was hard to put this white glimmer paper and then cover it up with a piece of plain white cardstock, but the way that you could see little hints of the glimmer paper through here, it's just so pretty. So there's 3 varieties, and underneath the words, the dies are overlapping and it's a mess under there, but the end result is beautiful, especially topped off with these little sequins. And then we'll do 4 of these. Well, let's pull out the papers. Blending brush, and that's just to put a hint of color back behind the words. Embossing buddy, we'll be doing some embossing. So, let's see what we have here. This is for the words, and then this I could get 4 little snowflakes on with a couple passes, and then of course these dies will go onto this paper. I think there's 2 of them here. Hold on. So let's get started stamping. But before I cut the dies, I need to do my blending brush. So I think these here, I'll just get these done. Okay, there's the 4. And then this is, on this project I used Let It Snow. And I want to try Joyful Wishes. I love the font. I love the message, Joyful Wishes. I mean, that's nice. But it will be snug to get it to fit into this circle. I tried using a bigger circle, but it's just too big. It overpowered the card, and I couldn't see the detail below. Joyful Wishes. That goes into silver embossing powder. Where's my little tool? Okay, and we'll be heat embossing on the inside too. Okay, so let's see. So this, the cutting edge is in the middle. There's dots on the inside, dashes on the outside. So I can overlap. I think this is going to work. Like if you look at it here, you think, oh, the W is going to be cut off. But knowing where the cut line is, I think this is going to be fine. And it turned out fine. Just fine. So, blending brush. So this one, I have a hint of color in the center. Maybe try going portrait, pool party. And usually I'm worried about the first hit down on the paper, it will make a mess. But because I know it's going to be covered right in the middle, I'm not going to worry about that. And there's no ink on it. You see me putting ink on it, right? Barely. What's going on? There's a little bit of color. Wow. Let me check. I was looking to see if I had another pool party stamp pad. Maybe this one is dry. It doesn't look dry. I'm stamping in my jammies. That doesn't happen often. I always end up with an eyeball. The eye of the storm. So I'm going to do my circle a little bit lower, trying to get rid of my center spot. That might be good enough. Maybe one more try. And I want to do some of this on the inside too. That's just the strangest thing. Okay, that's really inked. Okay, and in the center, just right in the middle. I wonder if this is the brush that I washed. I don't want too much in there, just a little bit of color. Okay, well, it will be a little lighter on the inside. Okay, so that's for the inside. Let me get all these pieces right. Inside, outside, and it's time to do the snowflakes. So they're all pretty, just wherever you like. And this is going to take 2 passes. So if I put this one in a little bit, this is going to be the second pass, and then that one there. Okay, so for now, I'll do these. And I try not to do my machine on the video, but can't help it today. Is your plate nice and ugly like that? But look how flat it is. Love it. Don't know how I managed that, but okay, so this will go onto the cutting plate. Okay, and look what these dies do. Isn't that fun? And if it took out all those dots, I know all those dots are in here. I have to clean them out. So now this one is going to be overlapping. So it will look ugly in there, but that's okay. Okay, so we are set. This is looking pretty already. Much pretty now. So let me see what little pieces remain in here. And in the end, I'll pop all these up. But the little circles, the little snowflake details, I'm going to take a minute to get those out. Not so much in the center, but along the outside edges. Isn't that fun? Who thinks up these things? And I could kind of fluff them a little bit more once it's on the card. And chances are when it goes through the mail, they might get smushed down. But you still can see the shimmery paper on the outside edge and also through all these little dots. Well, my little hint of pool party, that came out just fine. Just a little bit more. And then once it's on the card, I'll fluff it more. But even look at these little rays of dots. Those are nice too. Ooh, all that. Oh, okay, so to stick onto glimmer paper, I'm going to use liquid glue just because this has texture. And I want the glue to kind of soak into the glitter so it will hang on. Okay, then I'll attach this to the front of the card. And I pushed all that right back down. Oop! Hold on. It shifted. Oh, I'm all flustered here. This paper shifted. Well, I'm not sure. So when you do yours, do the glimmer paper first, then this one. Ah, that's better. Okay, so now it's time to decorate it. So this is going to go on here. That is so pretty. These four, that'll be like the icing on the cake. So I have a little bit of velvet ribbon that I want to use, but you can use any ribbon you have, anything you like. The glittered organdy ribbon would be beautiful on here. So this is Pool Party Sheer ribbon. So this will be the bow. That spool is almost gone. I love that ribbon. I think I like any of the sheer ribbons. Okay, I like almost all ribbons. Even the silver cording would be pretty on here too. Sometimes I make my little double bows too small. Okay, there it goes. So, to put the ziggle-zaggle ribbon on, some of you might have this from years gone by. Do you ever hoard stuff? I hoard designer paper and ribbon all the time. This is one of them. And it's too bad that it's one-sided. It just makes it a little bit more challenging to work with. There, in the current catalog is like a light balmy blue ribbon that's one side, and I have a hard time working with it. It works good if you find a way to keep it all face up. Okay, and then this will go right here. Oh, isn't that looking pretty? Pretty, pretty. Dimensionals. They're just going to go everywhere. Boy, looks like a smiley. Joyful wishes. I'm so happy that fits. That worked out. Okay, and the double bow can go on with a glue dot. Kind of covers up the words, but it's really pretty. Very delicate. That just keeps popping up. Might need a glue dot to remind it. Just relax. Okay. And snowflakes. Should it be in the middle of that one? It kind of covers it up. Okay, it's just going to be random. And one more. This one I think I put it on the inside, just because I thought a grouping of 3 is better. This one I kind of wish I could get a glue dot or a dimensional under there, but I don't think I can. In just a minute I'll put liquid glue under there. I'll let that dry a bit. Okay. And the icing on the cake. The snowflakes were the icing. This is the flour on top of the icing. Oh my gosh, I love this. One more. This one looks like it's coming up. So I'll use that one. Okay, 3 sequins. Isn't that fresh and nice and sparkly? See, I take the time to pull these up, but I know that they're gonna, some of them will stay plucked up. Okay, so for the inside, we have our little blending brush of pool party. So now it's time to do the greeting. So I'm going to put embossing buddy all over, especially where I did the blending brush, because if there's any moisture in the ink, the powder, it'll stick to it. So how about it's a season of magic and wonder. That's perfect for this beautiful sparkly card. I did a little bit crooked, but I can fix that. So if ever you cut something a little crooked, like this, you probably already know. But I'm going to put it in my little paper cutter, which is in the drawer right here. Well, look, it's not too bad. It looks like it's going downhill, and I'm going to cut it from right here, and then maybe to like 1/8 of an inch over here, and then straighten out the rest of it. So 4 little cuts. See, it's just a little bit. Okay, there, it's straightened out. But I will put a few snowflakes on the inside. So here's the big one. And you know, I'm going to stamp these off, just so that they're a little softer looking. Okay. And then this can go right there. Keep thinking it'd look good here. I don't know. That kind of gets in the way of the writing, or whatever you're going to write. I like it in both colors. I like it in the freesia and the pool party. Are you more of a traditional Christmas color, or do you like the pool party and freesia? And people do all kinds of colors lately. I don't mind some of the pastel alternate colors, but otherwise traditional. See, that to me, I love both of these. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching and tuning in. I hope you have a great day. Bye.